Hi, this is Mark Walton for GameSpot UK, and we're here in Liverpool, home of the Liverbird, the Beatles, and gaming studio Bizarre Creations. They've invited us up to take a look at their latest racing game, Blur.
When we got acquired by Activision, we wanted to make a brand new racing IP, a racing game that could be enjoyed by everyone, a racing game that was constantly exciting, constant fight to the finish. You didn't know who was going to win until the final moments of the game. So from that, we came up with Blur, which has got lots of competitive power-ups that make overtaking, changing of position happen a lot, 20 cars on track, and just loads and loads of cool strategies to learn while you're playing the game.
I think the main thing that separates Blur from all of the other racing games out there is the sheer amount of action that is on the track at any one time. That's what the main goal of the game has been about. Making sure that players have always got something to do. So that's 20-player races, so it's 20 players on track at the same time, all battling together. It's power-ups, and it's the strategies that you get for using power-ups. It's mods and the way that you can evolve and change your games subtly by using them. It's all of those things. It's kind of trying to make it much more visceral and much more exciting experience, a little bit less dry, and that's the game we've been trying to make.
In traditional racing games, you've got, you accelerate, you brake, you steer, and you overtake. In our game, because we've got all the power-ups and they've all got very different ways of being used, we've got these mods which are upgrades to your power-ups that you can choose to equip or not. There's lots and lots of different ways to play the game. So if you're super sneaky, you can equip like silent running, which can turn your car invisible. If you're, again, super sneaky, you can use a decoy drop mod, which allows you to drop power-ups as decoys that spin people out. If you love aggressive racing, you can pick like battering ram and really powerful mods. So you can play the game however you want to. Kind of similar to action games where you can choose to be a sniper or a run and gunner or whatever really.
While we've been players for a long time, we've played pretty much every racing game out there. We never really set out to redo another type of game. We started out with a set of core goals, which is about social experiences, which is about high frequency action, thrilling experiences, and they kind of led us towards power-ups and stuff like that. And then from there the similarities started to come out. As soon as you put power-ups into a game, people start going, oh, you kind of like that game. And yes, in some senses we are, but the goals came before the power-ups, if you know what I mean, and the power-ups are there to deliver on the action.
Two big features in multiplayer are the 20-player online racing and the 4-player split screen. Biggest grid for a racing game in this generation online. When you're racing around on track, you earn fans. Fans are essentially our experience points in the game. You can earn them by taking people out, using power-ups, drifting, winning races. When you've earned enough fans, you then rank up and you unlock new content. So you can unlock mods, which are powerful power-up upgrades, things like that. New cars, new playlists, new game modes, all sorts of stuff, basically. We've also got 4-player split screen, and that's really our party mode, where everything's unlocked at the start, and you just basically play it after a night out, get your buddies around, and just play as much as you want.
As well as the action, the other key element of the game was social integration, and that works on a number of levels. Obviously we've got the online capabilities, and we want players to be playing for a long time online. That's why we've got the ranking system and the mods and all that lot. But there are other aspects to racing, and there are other aspects to playing together that we felt that we could deliver upon. One of those was just sitting next to your friend and playing. That's why we've made a point of keeping split screen in the game, because we really wanted to deliver on that, sitting with your mates, coming in from the pub, or sitting with your kids and having a blast with them, because in the office, one of the things you'll hear is the banter and the shouting and the screaming that goes on, and that's the sort of gameplay that comes when you're sitting together and you're playing together, and we really thought that's what we wanted for the game, so we thought that was important.
The Twitter stuff really came about because because we're doing a multi-format game, we wanted to come up with a way that people who had different consoles could still communicate with each other and play with each other. So, say for example, I'm really pleased that I was ranked 50 and my buddy on PS3 was ranked 44. I could send a Twitter message to my account that I know he was following, and he could track my progress in the game, how far I'd got, how many people I'd beaten, how many fans I'd earned. It's just a really nice way of people on different platforms communicating with each other. The game's out May the 25th in the US and May the 28th in the UK and Europe.